A tycoon spent $2 million to marry an international supermodel, but treated her like a decoration placed high on a pedestal, forbidding her to take even one step outside. Friends swore they wouldn't last a month, but in reality, the tycoon climbed up the platform every day to chat and sleep with her, brought back gold jewelry and fresh flowers from business trips, and even moved his desk into the room, just so they could lock eyes at any moment. Amy was intoxicated by this life of being cherished in the palm of his hand. By the third year, she eagerly anticipated a gift, but only received a blown kiss. Soon, the man grew increasingly distant, and even moved his desk out, claiming it was for better lighting. No matter how carefully Amy dressed up, she couldn't win back his gaze, and 3 years of silent endurance left her unable to utter a single retort. It wasn't until the villa was empty, and her husband hadn't returned home for a long time, that she realized she had to escape. The 2-meter-high platform seemed like an abyss to her. She dropped an object to test for noise, and finally gathered the courage to jump down, crawling like a baby, and pulling herself up with the help of the sofa. She opened the curtains, touched the icy water of the pool, and in that moment, felt freedom for the first time. She changed shoes and stepped outside, returning to the world after 3 years. She greeted strangers like a wild horse off the reins, hugged lampposts and spun around, imitated yoga poses, walked alongside a puppy, and found all ordinary things wonderfully novel. By the sea, she twirled and leaped, even drawing strangers into dancing with her. When the waves drenched her, she asked to borrow a towel but was refused, and had to leave in embarrassment. Passing a cosmetics store, her haggard reflection in the mirror reminded her of her mother's teaching. You can only choose to be smart or beautiful. She put on makeup for herself, and was praised by the shop owner as a makeup artist. Hearing her story, the shop owner didn't laugh, but said, "You are both smart and beautiful." This made Amy realize that intelligence and beauty never conflict. Back home, she swung a sledgehammer, and smashed to pieces the platform that had confined her for 3 years. A year later, Amy opened her own beauty store, and business was booming. In the shop stood a new platform, where she sat every day to welcome customers, becoming the store's signature feature. One day, a little girl said enviously that she wanted to sit on the platform when she grew up, but her mother immediately refused. After the girl left, Amy's smile fell for an instant, but she quickly put her mask back on to greet customers. She understood that she was still accustomed to being in a position to be looked at, but at least she had taken the first step.